two smiley elves here at Draw at Home with Tupperberry Art. Thank you very much. I'm Kimberly Tupper, joined today with my friend and my guest, Anna. Anna and we are just two elves ready to draw an elf. We thought it'd be a great idea to draw an elf. Christmas season coming up, and Anna is a teacher. Do you ever draw anything at school with the kids? Nope. No, this will be a first. Wow, okay. We thought we would draw a little elf today, which is why we look like elves. Because it's a good idea to draw an elf and look like an elf. So, just like I like to do with all my drawings, break things down into basic shapes, make it kind of simple on us, and then at the very end, if you decide you have some extra ideas, you want to add this, that, it's up to you, add on to it, but I'll just get you started. You ready to go, Anna? All right, I'm ready. You love art, buddy? I do. Oh, yes, she does. Great. All right, let's go. We start with placement on the paper, so which is composition, and basic shapes. So, since we're doing an elf, we need the head and the body, so just about near the top of the page here, we got to have enough room for a hat. We are going to draw a circle. So remember that you are going to draw light until it's right, and maybe you want a circle or an oval, however you want the shape of your head, we can always change it at the end. The next part we want is the body. So as a shape, what I thought would be cute is if kind of, not quite a triangle, not quite a rectangle, but this is the shape of the little guy coming out like this. What do you think this looks like, Anna?
Kind of like a trapezoid.
Trapezoid. Yeah. So the trapezoid is the body. We need feet. So instead of rectangles just being straight, I thought it'd be cute if we just angle them so they're wide to thin. And that's the legs. Like I said at the end, we can come back and kind of edit little things. We're going to add little shoes, and I want you to do just 2 diagonal lines underneath the feet. 1 and 2. See how they come away from the body like the heel? That just marks the bottom of the shoe. And now, I say shape, sometimes we look at things and think of it as letters. So at the top of the shoe, I'm going to have kind of a U shape that connects to the leg. Because you know how elves have the little curly shoes? That's what we're going to do. Great. You did it on that side too. It's like a little U. And once you have that, that gives you a point at the top, at this little spot. We can come down, link with the line, and then finish off our shoe like this. So just connect those little lines together, and we got this cute little curly shoes. That's all right. You can always change them. Additional details. So we need some arms. Just like our legs are like little rectangles, but they come maybe thick to a little thin. We're going to do the same thing by adding the arms from the top. A little thick, comes a little thin, just right there. And then we can actually add just a little square on the end. You can even make it a little bit bigger if you want, like a cuff. He's got his little elf suit on. So it's a little cuff suit there. And then hands. I thought it would be cute if they just look like mitts. So you could think of it as a circle. You could go another U with a thumb on the end. Or if anyone wants to put in little hands, then you can just put in the thumb. You start with the circle and a thumb. Or you can get in those little hands if you want that. So that's up to you. We'll worry about that at the end. So he's looking kind of plain, but he's actually going to get really cute. So at the top, our elf needs a hat. So rather than putting it directly on top of his head, we are going to take his hat, we're going to set it, and then just kind of cut diagonally across the top of his head. And this is kind of like a, the Santa hat that has the white fur at the front. This kind of is going to have that same look. Nice. Our hat is going to go thick, curl over, and go thin into like a bell or a little fluff. So in the middle, this might help some of you guys drawing with me, is from the middle, just take a little line nice and light and curl it to the end. That's all. This is just your little point of reference. From here, you can have a circle, which later could be like a little ball of fluff, cotton, or we can turn it into a bell afterwards. But here now, on each side of this, I'm going to go thin. And as I come around to the hat, I've got to get thick and connect to the edge of the hat. Nice. And now for the other side, I can go around the line if I want, or keep it thin. And as I come around, I'm going to get thick, and I need to connect to this side of the hat. So now I've got that. So afterwards, I'm going to erase this little line in the middle. We'll worry about our lines after. So we need a face. So in the middle, I want you to just give me a little curved line. That's all. There's his little nose. So you can do your eyes circle, oval, egg. But maybe I'm going to do something like 2 circles like this. There's his eyeballs. Inside, I need another circle. Nice. And then inside that, we're going to draw 1 circle off to the left or the right, but they need to be on the same side for each eye. That's the white of your eye. And then I'll color in the inside, the black, the pupil of my eye. Right? And then now, he's looking a little cuter. Now, if you have a girl elf, maybe you want to add some little eyelashes. If you don't have a girl elf, you don't have to. We can add 2 little lines, which are like upside down V's or something inside there for our eyebrows, if you want that. This elf is happy because all elves are happy because smiling is my favorite. So right here, I've got my little dip, which is my U as well, kind of spread out. And then from the corner, I'm going to reach down another little U, but meet those corners so they come together. Got a happy elf. Maybe I'll give my elf a tongue. So give me a little spread out M, or like a bird in the air, you know? So then when I color it in, the inside of the mouth will be dark, but my tongue will be pink. So I got this little guy. What else do elves have that is what makes them recognizable?
They're pointy ears.
Pointy ears. So they need to come outside the hat, and whether you noticed in the beginning, Anna and I have pointy ears. So these are kind of like, almost like a little, not quite like they come to a point, but I don't know what that looks like to you. Rounded triangle, sometimes that's kind of how I think of it. And then at the top, just add 1 little line on each. That's like the top of the ear. If you want, you can give it a little line underneath. Give it that inside. But we'll just make sure those ears are nice and big and they come to a point. Right there. Okay, couple more features, and believe it or not, we are actually done. Last thing. Here for the collar, we're going to come in and out like a little zigzag. This is just going to be a cute little top of his. And at the bottom, from the point, we're going to do the same kind of look like the zigzag. Meet the points at the corner of the outfit. So we're going to erase these lines at the end. Let's add a little belt. So let's put a square in the middle. And then inside that square, add 1 more square. All right, and then on the side, we'll just connect that and make this a little belt lines on each side. All right, his shoes will come up. Maybe you have some tall shoes, so we'll just add a few more lines. Maybe you have some striped stockings, like what Anna and I are wearing right now. Some striped stockings. You can add in those little details. So this is the point. If you go, I want to change the shape of my little guy's head. Maybe you want to make it come in a little bit more, give it a little bit more shape around the chin. If you want to change certain things, do that. Take the time to erase the lines you don't need, like inside the hat, and then we're going to set up for coloring. Okay? So he's cute. Before you do that though, just add a little line for the ground. We'll just make some slight alterations and color this little guy in. We're also going to erase the lines underneath the bottom of the little dress. Just to clean that up and make sure you don't color it that way. Alright, good. You ready? Yep. Alright. Okay, so we're just finishing up. We're almost done. At the end of the elf's hat, you could do a circle. I drew a few options for you. You could add a bell. If you do a bell, just add a little X across with circles, like an kind of angle those lines. Little circles at the end. It'll look like a bell. You could leave it like it's a little cotton puff at the end, or you could draw the star and then just outline it. And any of these options would be really cute on the end of the hat. So add some detail, add what you want in the back. Be creative, make it your own, add details, add fun stuff, whatever you like. All right, well, I know you're not a bunch of cotton-headed ninny-muggins. I know you're going to be creative and add some things to this. And Anna, as a school teacher, what do you know about elves? Well, I know the first thing that they learned is the alphabet. The alphabet? Let's show them our elves. Your parents are gonna love those jokes. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Anna.